Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Yuletide carols being sung by a choir and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only. He's an actor, stage, screen, and of course you've read his book, which was out, I think it was a year ago already. I Only Know Who I Am When I Am Somebody Else. He is the one, the only Danny Aiello, and tomorrow you could catch him if you're in the New York area. Please go see him at his annual pre-Christmas party at the Triad Theater. It's also called Stage 72. It's on the Upper West Side. Tomorrow at 3 p.m. and 8 p.m. He's playing two shows, because the first one sold out so quickly, and he'll be singing Christmas favorites with his band, Joe Geary and the guys. Hello, Danny.
Hi, Steve. How you doing?
Good, good. I'm so excited. I always get excited to talk to you. My only regret is that you're in rehearsals and so busy, and I know you couldn't come in person today, but I'm so thrilled you're doing this again this year.
Yeah, well, it's nice. I'm anxious to do it as well. Steve, let me tell you, I miss you too, and I'm sorry I couldn't.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
But we'll make up for it the next time. But I want to thank you very much for covering this show. You know, I'm a little apprehensive because every year we're doing an annual show at the Triad Theater on West 72nd Street, and it sold out relatively quickly. We've been very fortunate, so I'm a little bit crazy because we added a matinee at 3 p.m. And you know, I'm concerned that we have enough people coming in to see this show. So I'm hopefully pushing to make sure that we sell out that one as well. The 8 p.m. is pretty much sold out already, I believe. And I love playing to a full house. Of course, you can well imagine.
Absolutely.
Actors and singers love that. And like I said, slightly apprehensive because there is a 3 o'clock show, and I don't want it to be just a paused audience. I want it to be, you know, the bigger the audience, the greater the show. That's the way I see it. And listen, what are people doing on a Wednesday afternoon? I mean, 2 days before Christmas,
right.
Anyway.
Yeah, a lot of people get out of work early tomorrow. They're not in work at all. They can head into the city and catch just the classiest guy I've ever met in this business, and the nicest guy, and you were just I just love you.
Well, thank you, Steve, and I'm excited about tomorrow. And how are you doing? For God's sake, I missed you. I hadn't seen you in a year.
About a year, yeah. No, thank God, everything's good. You know, Newsmax TV is now in 50 million homes, direct TV dish, Verizon FiOS, and all that kind of stuff. But let me ask you a little bit here, because you know our audience, you know which way they lean. Have you been watching the political scene, the debates? Have you watched the debates?
Well, not the Democratic. You know,
okay.
It's hard for me to take a position. I'm a Republican, as you know. I'm a conservative, and I'm just hoping for the best possible outcome. You know, there's a lot that I like there. You know, I like Cruz. I like Rubio. You know, Donald's out there flaming. I mean, this guy is like he's something else. I had no idea he was a politician until hearing him now. But I mean, it's incredible the kind of numbers he's getting, you know, for a guy who's never done what he's attempting to do now. But I haven't made up my mind who I truly want now. As long as it's someone other than a Democrat, you know, I'd be very happy. And but I'm leaning toward Rubio and Cruz, two wonderful young men, and exciting to a certain extent. I mean, you know, we've had our first black president, and now maybe we're going to have our first Spanish one. That possibility exists, and they're both extremely bright young men.
Yeah, no.
But I haven't watched any of the Democratic.
Yeah, well, you didn't miss much, believe me. And they make it so that it's almost impossible timing-wise to watch it. Have you known Donald Trump over the years?
I've met him on occasion. You know, I was up to his office once. I don't recall a reason. I met him in Atlantic City a couple of times, but I can't really say that I know him.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm learning a lot about him now.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. And when you say he's flaming, you mean he's like tearing it up? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, the term flame. Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, he's just tearing it up. I mean, there seems to be no rules. He's just out there saying, "Here I am, take me as I am, and I'm going to make this country greater." You know, I mean, that's what he's saying, and people seem to be reacting, at least up to now, you know, in a positive way.
Absolutely,
for the most
absolutely. Danny, we look forward to it, and people want to check out how they can buy the tickets for tomorrow night, or tomorrow afternoon at 3, and then tomorrow night at 8, right here in New York at the Triad Theater. How do they do it?
Well, you know, you just call a Triad Theater.
Okay.
You know, they can do it. I'm not quite sure.
And your
how to do it
website,
on the internet.
they could go to your website as well?
The Triad website, yeah, on
Okay.
Stage 72, the Triad website.
Gotcha.
They can buy them there or drop in and say.
Danny, Merry Christmas to you and your lovely wife, sir.
Steve, I love you, and thank you very much, and
care.
to your family as well, and you.
Thank you, my
Steve.
friend. Give Me 5 is next.